the PNP doesn't pull through in this upcoming election, what do you think will be the party's next steps?
I don't know. I don't even think of that because it's almost impossible, you know. Um, I think the people have made up their mind against the JLP. So to go into a race and say, oh, if me pull up, what is my next step? Or if we not win, what is my next step? That would be a crazy athlete. You understand? You put in what are the steps to the race. So this is what are our before steps. Our before steps is doing our canvassing, is doing our campaigning, is putting our ideas together. That's our before steps. When the result come, if it is negative by some chicanery or some craziness, if Darrell is the one counting up the ballots and by extension him never sees a PNP get enough than JLP, then maybe, but generally I don't see it possible for that to happen before I go into the competition. When it finish, God forbid that happen, we look again and see where we're at.
And you're quite confident. Give me a number. Election night after the results
Um,
are counted. How much seats
that's
for
not
PNP?
that's I don't sit in the you'd have to ask like the general secretary because I don't sit in the area to see all the information. So I'm really using anecdotal facts. For example, the PMP's base is more excited. That is clear and obvious. So much so that the JLP has to disguise their meetings as workers' meetings. Why would the Prime Minister be going to workers' meeting? And then why would the worker meeting be broadcasted publicly? A workers' meeting is always private because they're discussing strategy. But they are so afraid of their numbers that them say we're going to a workers' meeting and have it in a little schoolroom. We're going brawling in the town square, full up, run. You understand? Whenever there was two times them bright up themselves and come on the same community on the same day. One of them they had to cancel, the next one they were embarrassed. So the PNP is more excited, energized, mobilized. That's important to the outcome of election. Um, the second thing is the fact that them can't call the election shows that their numbers don't satisfy them. By now, they should have called the election. For example, the benefit of surprise has been removed because everybody knows that 2 months left. Now the politicians, the prime ministers used to have that benefit of surprise. Say, oh, we're not sure when to take a call, and then he calls it. He has lost that benefit because every time he looks at his numbers, it look less and less and less. You know, he thought that he had a little opportunity. Then the FID Dennis Strong issue came up. He's like, oh my God. He thought that he had a thing. Then integrity say, oh, we have 2 more for illicit enrichment, not for not reporting on time or for illicit enrichment, becoming rich on the backs of the people. You understand? Then comes again, oh yes, and we go buy some bus, and then the people recognize that there's new buses are cheaper. So every time that them think that they have a window, the truth have, handicapped them. And by extension, they suck.